So hey everyone, hey Dr. Rocky Martin. Listen, I have a special message, a special video message I want to share. Usually I don't come on for these types of shares, but I had it on my mind to share today. So let me just share this with those. So this message is to all of my fellow content creators, all of my fellow developers, entrepreneurs, or anyone who is striving for that next level in life, whatever it may be. So here's the message. Have you ever failed at doing something? Or did you ever set out to accomplish something and didn't accomplish it? So what I want to share with you all today is don't stop, don't quit. So this is also what I want to share. I have been sometimes complimented on something that I was able to support, something that I was able to accomplish, some metric that I was able to reach. And I'll tell you, while I enjoy those moments when I cross the finish line or reach that goal, but before I reached that goal, there were like countless times I failed, missed the mark, didn't get my desired result, but you must keep going. So especially for my content creators, and not just creators of content for a social media platform, those who write music, write plays, write books, those who direct movies, videos, anything, my artists. So listen, you're going to have so many times where you don't get to where you originally sought out to do. And I'll tell you, some of the things that I've been able to reach, that was not my desired goal. It was my desired path. It wasn't my original destination. But through the course of finding the path, I stumbled onto something else and I'm like, oh man, that's great. And then I continued on to that path, which led to something else and something else and something else. And I don't know who this message is for. It might be just for me, it might be for sharing on, especially to my fellow young people. When you set out on something, backtrack. I used to be a career counselor for a service member who was exiting and transitioning and separating from the military. And one thing we would always share when we have a session, a counseling session, is the hardest thing that was for the service member to identify where they wanted to go, what they want to do next. And sometimes that was the hardest conversation, because until you determine what your destination is going to be, it's hard to plot a path if you don't know where you want to go. So in times like that, and times like those, which I've had also with high school graduates, where are you going to go to next? What's the next thing? Is it college? Is it the military? Is it a job? Sometimes they just don't know. So my advice, my counsel, my offering has pretty much been consistent. Start on something you know, or start something, because guess what? If you don't like it, if it's not working out, you can always pivot to something else that is working better, that you're having a greater result, and sometimes something that you enjoy a lot more. So that's my message today. Don't give up on what you're doing. But even when you don't succeed at something, don't stop, because sometimes it just takes to do it a little bit more, try something different, or sometimes you will just try something else and find out that you like that different thing a lot more than the path you originally set out for. So that's the message. Random share, but and the reason what led me to sharing that is because I get more engagement with people who are creating stuff. And sometimes we get into these conversations about, like, Rock, how did you come up with that? Or what were you doing and what led to that? And most time it wasn't that I had a epiphany thought like, oh, I'm going to create this thing. Most times it came from I was on another path, another track, stumbled, didn't like it, tried something else. And sometimes by accident, I tried something else which led to the thing that led to the thing that led to the thing. So whatever is your thing, try it out. And if it don't work out, try the next thing. Hey, this is Dr. Rocky Marsh, AKA the Mardi Gras Man. Thanks for watching.